So the great thing about network marketing is you develop your leadership skills, and entrepreneurs are great leaders. See, there's 4 basic people in the world. There are people who must be right. They want to have all the right answers, and they know everything. And those people rarely change. People who must be right are some of the most pig-headed, narrow-minded, righteous individuals. But you have to have them as attorneys and accountants, Number 2 are people who must be comfortable. Their house could be burning down, but they'll sit on the sofa, looking at the TV channels, watching for the next football game. The next 3 is a person who must be liked. A person who must be liked will probably never be successful in the network marketing business. Basic people because if your survival is dependent upon somebody liking you, they want to have all the right answers and they know everything because you want people rarely change. Other people happy. Who must be right. And the 4th person is a person who must narrow-minded, righteous individuals. I love winning, but you have to have them as attorneys and accountants. That's the joy of life. Setting big dreams, Number 2 are people who must be comfortable. It may take 2 or 3 years or 4 years to get there, but they'll sit on the sofa. I like the idea of winning. And winners like winners. And that's why the network marketing business is so good for people who love to win. That's who it's for. A great benefit of network marketing is genuine wealth creation. You see, E's and S's, they work hard, but they don't create any assets. If you're self-employed, you may have a business, but it's not.
Good evening, everybody. Sorry for that little mishap, but we are back and we are on. I welcome every one of you to this evening's meeting. You are at the Immeri Business Masterclass. My name is Dr. King Vitus, Eminent Peace Ambassador with the UN, and it's an honor and a divine privilege to be here with you this evening. Those of you that are joining us on YouTube, we are so glad to have you around here. If you can hear my voice, please, can you please let me know that you can hear my voice? Please let me know that you're hearing my voice so that give me a sign that we are together. It's going to be an amazing evening, and we are going to share the business that has turned our lives inside out. And for those of you who do not know about the business already, I say a big welcome to you. I want to welcome to this place my some of the amazing people that are here. We have Mimi all the way from Ghana. Thank you for coming. We have Linda, I think you are from Ghana as well. And we have Temba all the way from South Africa. Some other people are going to be joining us on this very call this evening. So I am so glad to have you. And like I said, if you're hearing me, please do give me a sign. Let me know, drop me a message that you are hearing me. For those of you joining us on YouTube, please do also let me know that you are also hearing us. Welcome once more. How are we going to start this evening? There is a point you get to, and you don't really know what to say. I think we are at that point in Immeri as a company, and today it gives us quite a joy and a privilege to be able to talk about this amazing company. Just yesterday, there was a Thanksgiving service that was done for the company, and tell you it was such an amazing time. I know that today, as we are here today, we are expecting quite a lot of things because this business has really touched us. But what we're going to do right now is to take a music break. Once I am back from this music break, I shall be introducing my guest today. Okay, before I do that, let me introduce my guest, and then let her just use some time to tell us who she is, tell us how how excited she is being here, and then after that I will be right back and we will talk about what we came here for today. May I bring to you all the way from Ghana, our elite manager in the business. I call her the Queen. Her name is Queen Esther. Queen Esther, welcome to Immeri Business Masterclass, IBM. How are you today?
I am good. Thank you, Dr. King, for having me on this very august meeting. I'm very grateful and I'm very glad um, for giving me this opportunity to be a blessing to
Mm.
all those who are going to join the meeting today.
Praise
Thank you
God.
so much.
I'm so glad that you're here. Whenever we come here, don't blame us. Don't blame us at all. We try to, we just lose it and we talk about God all the time. Reason is because without God, trust me, you will be lost. But we know that our God is always on our side. So that's why
Yeah.
we can talk about him without mincing words. We are not feeling guilty about what we do because God has been so good to us. So thank you all for coming. That is Queen Esther. Queen Esther is here already. Now we are here to talk about a company that has changed our lives, our individual lives. I don't know for those of you, unless for those of you who are coming in for the first time, those of you who are not in as of yet, I'm so glad that you're here because you're the reason why we are doing the meeting that we are doing today. But I'd like us to quickly kick off in a very good way. Queen Esther is here, and I would like to ask her a question. And that question is very simple. We are talking about this company. I heard the people, I saw it in the news, yesterday, they're talking about this company called Immeri. I know one of our trainers told us that Immeri is new. Many people do not know about it. There are many who are going to be listening to us and watching us out there in the world today. I want you to tell them, who exactly is this Immeri? I'm going to try and run the slides for you, but I really want you to tell us who or what do you understand, because you are an elite manager. There are some informations you have that we all need. So tell us, who is Immeri?
So thank you very much, Dr. King. Yeah, Immeri is an acronym for the words independent, master, motivator, explorer, replicator, and international. Now, Immeri comes from the word Immer, a German word, which means eternity. Now, basically, what we do is we are an international functional food supplementary company that gives everybody an opportunity to be healthy and wealthy. And so the vision of the company is to make people happy, to bring happiness into homes by giving products that give very good health, and also by offering a plan that leads to financial freedom. When I say financial freedom, I mean financial freedom, financial independence, where you move from a point where your monthly income becomes something you put aside, and then your passive income exceeds your passive income, your regular income. And so that is the opportunity Immeri has here for you. And so when you join Immeri, there are two things: your health and your wealth. And a plan is guaranteed to take you to that point.
When you join Immeri, there are two things that are very important. One of them is your health, and the second one is your wealth. Thank you very much, Queen Esther, for that. So, guys, when you come into Immeri, your wealth and your health is in focus. And that's what we're going to be discussing here today. Can you briefly tell us when this, somebody calls it a revolution, actually started?
So Immeri began in the year 2016
Yes.
in Malaysia, China, where we have our factory. And then it's been around from then till now. And then we are in over 7 countries. We have some other countries that we are working on to open our very, but we are in over 7 countries, and now we even have the olive system, whereby even if you are not in countries where the offices are open, you can benefit, you can participate, you can be a member, you can join the business, get your products, and also earn all your commissions. And
Yes.
so that's how God has brought us so far.
Now, why should anybody trust Immeri? I'll give you an instance. There are many people who are out there who tell us about business, and when you talk about, those business, who are the people behind it, they will tell you, don't worry, just enjoy the money. Forget about those that are behind it. Is Immeri the same as this ones?
No. Immeri is totally different. Immeri is very unique because, you see, the industry has emerged. We are no longer in that age where you have to do a lot of things which weren't really necessary to get to the top. All the bottlenecks that were in all those previous companies, as time goes on, technology is here, things are improving and all that. I mean, those days, we didn't have ways to communicate. As I am speaking, I believe there are people from different places. We are not in the same place, but then we are communicating. And so in the same way, the multi-level marketing industry has evolved. And Immeri, with these three powerful men, Mr. Tam Kamfo, Mr. Lau, and Mr. Yap, who are the three brains behind this company, who have a combined experience of over 100 years in corporate management and also in direct selling industries, have taken out all the bottlenecks, all the things that prevent a lot of people from getting to the top, all the things that make people say, oh, those who joined first are the people who are going to be making the money. No. Immeri is very different. No matter when you join, success is guaranteed for everybody. And so we have a very strong backing. And then just in about 4 years, we've made sales of over 309 million Ghana's dollars. We have over 625,000 people in membership. We have over 38% retention rate, which is very, 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 very high. We've given out over 655 cars. Car awardees, and then we've had over 7,400 awardees as well. And then we are all over, and we also have the olive. And so Immeri is here to stay, and it is guaranteed that if you do exactly as I am going to explain to you this evening, success is guaranteed.
Success is guaranteed. Can you quickly also confirm? We cannot. Immeri is just a company that makes us want to go crazy sometimes because you cannot really finish talking about this company. You said something about the olive branch. Can you shed a little light on that very aspect? Because I believe in my heart that is like the deal breaker, in the business, in the sense that people are saying, when is Immeri coming to stay in our country? But there's something about the olive branch that makes that possible. Can you explain that to our people?
Yeah, so the olive branch is a system whereby even if Immeri doesn't have an office in your country, you can still, by the power of the internet, go online, go to our website, register, order products. It will be couriered to you. And then when it also comes to your commissions, when it comes to your bonuses, your awards, you can always get them because the olive branch is being made in such a way that you don't need to go through individuals. You can do everything by yourself, just like other companies do. Jumia and the rest. You can place your order and you get everything you need to get. And so it's guaranteed. You don't have a problem at all.
So with Immeri, with the olive branch, what you're saying is that Immeri automatically comes to our various nations, even if they are not there now.
Yeah, our doorstep. Yeah.
Thank you very much. That is amazing. Guys, you're hearing, with the olive branch, Immeri comes closer to you than ever before. So guys, those of you that are ready to come on, don't worry about your product not getting to you. The olive branch makes it easy for it to get to you faster than you think. Which brings me to the point where I have to ask Queen Esther, tell us a little bit about the product. Now, before you do that, there's something I have got. Everybody, as of today, a couple of days ago, somebody bought our flagship product and came back to say, no, it did nothing. And I told them it's not possible. It's not just possible. The only thing they needed to do was be careful, just wait, because Immeri, our virgin product is an amazing product. Just today, they sent me a message and said, the woman in question said, I don't want to talk about what Immeri did to me. I am going to do a voice message to tell you that that virgin is the product for every woman. So can you briefly talk to us a bit about the products that we have and what can they do for us? I know that we normally have events where we talk about the product, but for the sake of the people here who are hearing us, we know we are a product-based multi-marketing company. What are the products that Immeri offers, and what can they help to do in the life of those that use it?
So Immeri has amazing, amazing, amazing products. Before I even go ahead, I want to tell you this year, our flagship product has won the best halal product for 2020-2021. I mean, if it's not good, if it doesn't work, it wouldn't win it. You know, they are very strict. The halal community is especially very strict when it comes to choosing products, and it has won the best intimate care product for women worldwide. And in Ghana too, our products have won the best food supplement of the year. And so this is super, super amazing. Now, our virgin product, our flagship product, is a very important product because of the way the woman is made up. Our environment, our gynecology is open and moist. And so getting infections is very, very easy. You know, what a man wouldn't easily get, a woman will easily get. I mean, even if you want to visit the washroom, a man can always stand, but a woman always has to sit. And so by virtue of the opening, things get into the system that causes a lot of problems. And so virgin is able to balance the microbes. Now, in there we have the good and then we have the bad bacteria. Now, when the bad bacteria vaginosis sets in, and that is why when you check out the statistics of men and women in the world, women form a larger part of the population. And so you realize that a lot of women, when you check it out, over 25% of the women in all these countries, I mean, in Philippines, over 28.16%, in Egypt, over 33%, 25% of the women in Ghana, and 14.2% of the women in Nigeria go through what we call bacterial vaginosis. And this is just caused by something small, just the pH. The pH changes, I mean, the place should be acidic. It becomes alkaline, bad bacteria grows. And then aside that too, in an attempt to heal ourselves, at times we go overboard. I mean, we go to the hospital, we are giving medication, it keeps on reoccurring, and then women decide to take things into their own hands. And so they abuse the use of antibiotics, forgetting that antibiotics have side effects. And over a period of time, the antibiotics is going to wear off all the defense of the environment. Now, when this happens, lots of issues sets in, from ovaritis to pelvic inflammation diseases to polycystic ovarian syndromes to infertility to the height of it is cervical cancer. And so as women, we don't have to wait to have that issue. So for the person who said the product didn't do anything, it's a lie. It's a big, big lie. Excuse me for my word. Because you know, the flow we have during that time of the month is alkaline, but the environment should be acidic. And so around that time, a lot of women get a lot of infections. Now, for those who are married or for those who have partners, I mean, the sperm is alkaline base. And so with a little mistake, bacterial vaginosis sets in and it grows. And so whether you know or you don't know of an infection, every lady must use Vagin to be on the defensive. You don't have to wait. Defend yourself. If there's any residue in there, if there's any overgrowth of yeast, all those things are going to come out, and then you will be whole, you'll be good. Aside that too, as we age, you know, we lose a lot of things in our body. We lose a lot of estrogen. Our hormones become imbalanced. And when the moment it becomes imbalanced, you know, a lot of issues sets in, right from puberty to menopause. And so Vagin is able to help nourish the ovaries, is able to reduce or to fully take away the side effects or the issues that come with menopause, with puberty, and the rest. It helps in balancing the hormones. And so this is very, very important. And every woman out there should spend more time to know much about our product. Therefore, the ladies too, who also have difficulty when it comes to their libido with their partners, it also helps as a moisturizer. It helps to take off the burning sensations. In fact, we have loads and loads and loads and loads of testimonies. If I want to start talking about it, we wouldn't end talking about it and speaking about, you know, the product, but it's super amazing. And I'm super excited to be talking about the product Vagin this very afternoon or evening or whatever your time is, wherever you are. So I don't know if I've made enough justice to the product Vagin. Can I move to the next product, please?
Yes, you can go ahead. I'm sure.
Yeah, and we also have our female, our other products. I don't know if I should finish talking about all the female products or I should go step by step. We have our sanitary towels.
Yes, you can go ahead.
We have our sanitary towels. You know, aside, you know, going through the menstrual cycle during that time of the month. Oh, okay. So you want me to talk about the ingredients? So we have the bacteria and immune peptides.
Just go ahead.
I should go ahead. Okay.
With all things, yes.
And so with the sanitary towels, you know, most women will spend a lot of money to get this nice hair that I have on my hair. You know, when your hair breaks, you can always get a wig and fix it on. But then when something goes bad down there, it is irreplaceable. The place is irreplaceable. And so we need to make sure we use quality materials. You know, in those days when our great-grandparents used to use different things for their cycle, we didn't have so many issues to do with cervical cancer and the rest. But these days, why? Now, the companies that produce the sanitary towels normally use substandard materials. Substandard material, because women, for instance, in Ghana, women would prefer to use 5 Ghana cedis to get a sanitary towel. When you tell them about affair, they would have a lot of excuses. But the thing is, they use bleached paper with a lot of dioxin in the material. And over the years, it seeps into the blood. And as it seeps into the blood, it is leaving toxin in our system. And then over a period of time, a lot of women have issues. Aside that, the gum they use behind, you know, the sanitary towel, the one we glue into the panty, I mean, the chemicals they use, the residue stays on the panties that we use. And so if you go back and you wear it, a lot of women have issues right after they have their periods. And so with Affair uses gum, which is natural. And so when you use and you remove, it doesn't cause irritation. Also, Affair is able to warm the womb. It's able to warm the womb. And when it warms the womb, that pain, that tension you feel goes away. And then it also allows for proper, you know, circulation. You know, when heat, that's why we say women, when you are going to sleep, try and, you know, go off all those tight things. Because when you retain heat, bad bacteria grows, yeast infection, you know, all those things grow. And so this sanitary towel is breathable. And so air is able to go through. And so you don't retain a lot of heat. And it also contains the treated functional strip. It promotes microcirculation. It has the infrared strip. It has the anion strip. It has the graphene. I mean, it's unique. We don't have this anywhere. It is only in Immeri. And all those products have been certified by our food and strips. These strips do amazingly. And so I want to challenge every woman who is on this meeting, who is on this call, to use Affair and check out the difference. It's not about talking, it's about experiencing it. You need to experience it. And then you need to check out if what I'm saying is true or it's not true. But then I bet you when you use it, you come back and get it again. Let's protect ourselves. Don't let's expose ourselves to things that will be detrimental to our health in the near future. Recently, somebody I know died. A woman who is about 75 years old, and she died of ovarian cancer. Nothing showed she had any problem over the years. But I mean, it is from this residue that seeps into our blood. So Immeri is unique with very wonderful products. Now we also have our Vitide and our Adwell, which is the best anti-aging product so far in the world. Now, you know, in the body, we have about 60 to 100 trillion cells in the body. And then per minute, they divide, they die, and they are being replaced. So if the rate at which your cells are dying is faster than the rate at which new ones are coming up, then you should know you are dying. It means that your internal organs are dying. And so the rate at which they work will be slowed down. And the moment your metabolism slows down, it means disease is going to set in. So basically, we say Vitide gives our bodies what it needs to function the way it should. Because if your internal organs are functioning well, you wouldn't have problems to do with your digestion, with your breaking down of food and all that. And so Vitide helps to protect your cells. It helps to slow down aging. When I say aging, I don't mean on the outside. I mean on your inside. On your inside, how your internal organs are able to function, your pancreas, your liver, your kidney, you know, how it's able to function is very, very important. And so when all those cells in your body are getting all it needs, I mean, disease won't be in. We're not supposed to depend on drugs to be well. We're supposed to depend on food. And we know most of the foods we eat in our time is devoid of the minerals and the vitamins that we need. And so everything is in Vitide. Everything is in Vitide. So Vitide will really, really help you to live a very, very healthy life. And then if you have any health challenge, just be on Vitide alongside whatever your doctor is giving you. And I guarantee you, you will be healed because Vitide gives your cells exactly what it needs. Now we also have Adwell. Adwell is addition to wellness. Now Adwell is able to break down everything that could have stayed in your body to lead to health challenges, health problems. Now, you know, especially in Africa, most of the foods we eat are very high in carbohydrates. We eat a lot of sugar, we eat a lot of rice, yam, eba, banku, fufu, and all those things. And now digestion becomes slow as we age. And then also our eating pattern. Most people wait to be hungry before they eat, forgetting that our stomach produces some acids. So if the acid comes and there's nothing to work on, it's definitely going to work on your intestines. And that's why we have a lot of people with, you know, ulcers and the rest. Aside that, carbohydrate takes time to break down. And so if you are not chewing your food well, with the teeth helping to breaking it down, you put a lot of pressure on your pancreas, because the pancreas is the organ responsible for production and the regulation of insulin. And so at a point, the pancreas gets tired. And so in Africa, we have too many issues of hypertension, of diabetes and all that. We don't need that. We need to be well. We need to be strong. That's why I told you one of our core values in Immeri is that we want to give you products that is going to give you very, 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 very good health. So when you are using when you are using Adwell, your food is broken down well. Things don't stay in the body that is going to block your pores, prevent your blood from flowing well. And so all issues to do with hypertension, diabetes, arthritis, I mean, think of all those diseases. All those diseases will be very, very far, very, very far away from you, because Adwell contains all the ingredients that we need, the enzymes, the digestive enzymes, that is the lipase, the proteins, the amylase, and it works in a very short time. You don't need a very long time to confirm that Adwell is working. I mean, you can do the experiments and then you would see it yourself. And all these products have been certified to be good for human consumption. And so if you are out there, excuse me. Out there and then you are thinking of there's nothing wrong with me. That is not true. You know, as long as you eat, we are accumulating toxins in our bodies. And so it also acts as an antioxidant to help to release free radicals. We are surrounded by, you know, radicals all over, free radicals that distorts the shape of ourselves. And so it's very, very important to use all those products. So if you have any health challenge, our Femtima and our Alihat, our Femtima and our Alihat. Please, can you hear me? Okay, so we have
yes,
the
yes,
and we have the Femtima. As
yes.
I said from the beginning, when I was talking about the hormones with the women, you know, the estrogen, progesterone, and then the testosterone, these are the hormones women have. And as we age, hormonal imbalance sets in. And when it sets in, it leads to a lot of health issues. So Femtima is a natural anti-aging product for the modern day woman. Basically, what it does is that it helps to maintain a healthy female reproductive system. Whether you want to give birth or you don't want to give birth, it's maintaining the health of the place. So you don't have problems like fibroids, like hot flashes, like burning sensations, like irritability, like cardiovascular risk due to menopausal syndromes. You know, there's some women who have arthritis and all that. They have problems, osteoporosis and all that. You know why? You know, people used to say, oh, I'm old. I don't need to take anything for my hormones. It's not true. Because the moment your estrogen levels begins to drop, your bone density will become light and then osteoporosis sets in. The same thing applies for men. When your testosterone level begins to drop, your bone density is going to reduce and then osteoporosis sets in. So this Femtima does a lot of things, It will keep you looking fresh. It will keep you looking agile. You'll be happy. You won't be moody. You won't be, you know, you easily get stressed. You won't always feel tired. You won't always feel hot. I mean, for younger ladies with, you know, menstrual cramps and the rest, it's so amazing. And for the men with erectile dysfunction, premature ejaculation, low sperm count, infertility, Alihat is the product for you because it's going to boost your testosterone levels. It's going to prevent osteoporosis, as I explained. When your testosterone drops, your bone density becomes light, osteoporosis sets in. We want to prevent that. We want you to be strong. It also helps with your liver function. It helps you to relieve stress. It helps with building of your muscles. It enhances your energy and vitality. And so, you know, Immeri has wonderful, amazing products. Now, for the men who like to ask, this is 100% natural and safe. And it has been also approved by our FDAs. It's not an aphrodisiac. You don't only have to use it when you want to, you know, have a good time with your wife or your partner. No, you use it so that your body can function the way it should. You understand? And so we have very amazing product. We have 5 product brand series. We have the Imma Care, we have the Imma Light, we have the skin and personal care, that is Imma Bell, we have the Imma Home, and then we have the Imma Light. So all this product, you know, Immeri is a whole household of wonderful products. I mean, they are products we need on a daily basis to be healthy. And so basically, these are the products we have for you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Queen Esther. It's just amazing. I'm telling you, you cannot but love this company. If Immeri were to be a woman, I'm telling you, everybody will want to get married to her. You know, Queen Esther, thank you very much. We're going to give you a little breather right now because we are going to now move to the point where we are going to talk about money. But let me quickly recognize the presence of some people. We have some amazing leaders joining us. You know, it's so exciting having them join us on our meetings. And we thank you very much. My immediate direct upline is here. We call him Uncle Sam. He came out of, what did they call that thing again? He came back into civilization a couple of days ago. I don't know what happened, but all the same, we give God praise that he is able to come. He's just one amazing person. Actually, he made me tell somebody was asking me once, which is the best book you must read if you want to do network marketing? And I told them, no problem, don't stress. All you need to do, if you want to do network marketing properly, please make sure that your upline is a book you can read. You know, because if your upline is a good book you can read, you cannot fail, you know, in network marketing. So we are glad to have him here. We also have some leaders here, but I cannot but find out that our director is in the house today, Mr. Foster. He's one man you cannot wait to hear. I'm going to bring him to this masterclass. Remember, we're in a classroom. We are in a classroom system, breaking down this unbelievable formula that has turned the lives of people around. People in Nigeria, congratulations. I saw the meeting. I saw, it's just amazing. It's breathtaking. For the first time, I saw our international vice president, dancing, in the Nigerian way. That was quite interesting, quite exciting. So really, Immeri is just unbelievable. All the leaders on this call, thank you very much for coming. We are going to continue right now. Just ask her one question. That question is this. When you are in network marketing, they will tell you this system, binary system, unilateral, there are a lot of systems. In Immeri, we know that we do what is called the synergistic board breaking plan, or the synergistic business plan. What exactly is this plan all about?
Thank you very much, Dr. Vitus, once again. In Immeri, as I told you from the onset, we have taken out all the bottlenecks. And so that's how come we have this amazing system called the synergistic board breaking plan. When we talk of synergistic, we are talking about synergy. And so we come together on a board to help each other to rank advance. And so after we help each other to rank advance to a particular point, and then we start, so right away from the start, you start benefiting from other people from all walks. It doesn't necessarily have to be people that you only brought into the business. And so Immeri unites us together. And so the synergistic board consists of a 15-member board. 15-member board. Now, whenever you join the business, we have 7 existing members on the board with 1 leader. 7 existing members on the board with 1 leader. Now, the leader on the board is called the elite. And then we have 11 bonus categories. And then we also have retail profits that we make, meaning that you buy the product at an amount, and then you sell at an amount. And I think we all understand that. And the profit margin is amazing. By the second time you are buying, you have 30% repurchase discount. So whenever you are buying the product, you are buying at a 30% discount. Imagine putting $805 into a business, and the first time you are making $290 on 20 boxes of virgin. That is if you go in for virgin. But if you go in if you come in to repurchase again, the same amount of money is going to give you 28 boxes of virgin, and then at the same selling price, you make a profit of $728. And so, I mean, imagine which company will give you products and give you this margin of profit. Aside that too, it's a business of numbers. The more you introduce people to join the business, the more sponsor bonus that you make. And so Immeri doesn't advertise on radio, on the print media and all that. And so if you should bring in somebody to come and market Immeri product, to come and promote Immeri product, to come and be a user of the product, you are giving what we call the sponsor bonus, which is 5%. So whoever joined the business through you, you earn 5% on that person, and whoever the person brings directly to also join. So that explains the sponsor bonus. And so let's introduce as many people as we can. Yeah. And so we're going straight to delving. As I said, the synergistic board has 15-member board with 7 existing members on the board, with 1 leader on the board. Now, it's the duty of all the 7 on the board to fill up the 8 spaces. Now, on the board, we have the associate board, we have the executive board, and we have the manager board. It's like class 1, class 2, class 3, or from primary to secondary to tertiary. So everybody starts from the primary, from the basic. And so you can see the board on the screen. It's not so clear. Yeah, it's not so clear. Yeah, but I believe you can see your board. You can see there's a green, and then there are 7 people up there. When you count the slots, there are 7. And so it's the duty of all these 7 people to bring in people to fill the board. So we are collectively doing what? Filling the board. So when you join the business, aside using the product, aside selling the product, you should be ready to help somebody out there to get into the business. At least try and introduce a minimum of 3 people. So if I am bringing 3, you are bringing 3, we'll quickly fill the board. You can bring as many as you want, but please, minimum 3. Minimum, a minimum of 3. So we fill the board. The slide is not so clear here. So together we fill the board. So when the board gets full, the leader on the board gets promoted. The leader on the board gets promoted. So when the leader on the board gets promoted, the board splits into 2. Please, are you following? The board splits into 2 when the board gets full. And then the people on the board who have referred more, if more people, you've referred more people, you become the next leader. So if you want to be a leader on the board so that you quickly get promoted, make sure you are bringing more people to join the board. So 2 new leaders are created. Remember I said there are always 7 members on the board. So when one is promoted, it's left with 14 people. Now the board splits into 2, and the system arranges them into a group of 7 each, with 1 leader each on the board. And so, do you want to be the next elite? Then bring in more people, so that the moment the board splits into 2, you become the next leader. And then 8 new spaces are going to be created right under the board. And the same process goes on. So it's very simple. This place is very important. You need to understand this very slide. It's a 15-member board with a leader on the board. Now, it's the duty of all these 7 people to fill up the 8 spaces you see down there. Now, the moment the board gets full, the leader on the board is promoted to the next board. Now, we have how many people left? 14 people on the board. The board splits into 2, and then 7 people are placed on the first board, 7 people are placed on the board B, and it's the duty of all these 7 to fill up the board again. Now you become a leader on the board when you have introduced more people to join the board. Now I want to show you how people on the board are paid. Now on the board, we earn what we call team bonus. Team bonus. If you are in a team, it means you must be a player. Now, to be a good team member, you should have introduced at least somebody to join the business. So you can see on your slide, qualification 0, tax 1 to 8, 0. So if it is 0, 0, it means you are not going to earn. But if you want to start earning, at least you start introducing people. So if you introduce 1 person, I can't see this slide so well. If you introduce 1 person to the board, you earn $5 per person. 8 gives $40. And so it means whenever the board gets full and it breaks, you earn an amount of $40. That is if you introduced 1 person. Now the company gives you an opportunity to stay on the board for as much as 20 times. But we call that a lazy man's scenario. Why do you want to stay on the board for 20 times when you can become the leader and move to the next board? So let's say you are like Betty on the board. Can you see Betty on the board? Betty has introduced 2 people. So if Betty has introduced 2 people, Betty is going to be earning more than what the first person on the board earned. So whilst somebody with 1 is earning $5, Betty will be earning more than that. And Betty is also allowed to stay on the board for as much as 20 times. Now, after 20 times, the company expects you to move to the next board. to move to the next board. So as you can see on your board, Betty is going to be earning $1,600 if Betty stays on the board for 10 times. But this is not necessary. Let's see what happens to the leader on the board. I told you the leader on the board, or the elite on the board, is the person who has introduced more people, is the leader on the board. So the moment you become the leader on the board, the company rewards you with an amount of $161. That is just for becoming the elite. Now, from the 8th to the 14th person who joins the board, whilst people are earning $5 and $32 and $10, the leader on the board earns $32.2. So 32.2 times 7 gives $225.4. And now when the last person, the 15th person joins the board, the leader earns $96.6 and then a promotional bonus of $161. So by the time the leader is about to move out of the board, you're going to be earning a bonus of $644. This is aside the money you've made for selling your products. And this is aside your sponsor commission. This is just the team bonus. Remember, I told you on the synergistic board, it's a teamwork. We are working together. And so the more you bring in more people, the more you earn. So this takes us to the second board, which is the executive board. Now, the moment you become the elite, your board gets full, you earn $644, you get promoted to the executive board. That is the secondary board. Now, on the secondary board, the conditions here are different. Now, remember on the primary board, if you don't bring anybody, you don't earn, because we used to say something, no contribution, no chop. But on the executive board, whether the people you introduce have joined you or not, the company still pays you whenever anybody from the primary board joins the secondary board. So when you see 0 qualification times 8 times 16, you see $128 per cycle. Meaning if you're an executive, but none of your personally referred have joined you, you make an amount of $128. If you stay there for 10 times, now remember on the primary board, you can stay as much as 20, but on the secondary board, you can only stay for 10 times. 10 times means the board gets full, you earn, the board gets full, is split for 10 times. After 10 times, you no longer be paid. So for 10 times, you earn $2,560. Now, if you are able to make 2 people join you, for anybody who joins the board, when somebody with 1 is earning $32, you're going to be earning $48 times 8. It gives $384 and a total of $3,840. And then let's see what happens to the elite on the board. Elite meaning that you have helped. You know, we work together. Success breeds success. For you to be successful, remember to help the people you brought into the business to join you on the executive board. I mean, I told you it's a game of numbers. You need to progress. And for you to progress, you must help those people you brought in to progress. So as an elite on the board, it means the people you brought in have been promoted to join you in the secondary class, in the elite class. And so the moment you become an elite, you earn an amount of $1,610. And then from the 8th position to the 14th position, you earn $322 per person joining the board, whether irrespective of whether you brought the person or not, you are earning $322. And then if you should, the last person joins the board, that is, you earn an amount of $966. And then the icing on the cake is the promotional bonus of $1,610. So in total, by the time you are leaving the executive board to go to the manager board, you are earning an amount of $6,440. $6,440. And then you become promoted to the elite board. Now the elite board, the manager board, is our third board that leads you to become a director. And when you join this business, your target should be in 6 months to 1 year, I need to become a director. You know, when we joined at first, we didn't know, but now we know. And so you have predecessors who are showing you the way. And so you should have a dream, you should have a vision that I'm joining this business, and in this stipulated time, I need to become a director. Now, to become a director, you need to help those people who joined your business to get promoted to also become a manager. So let's say you are like June, or you are like Sal. Sal has become a manager with no qualification. So for all the 8 people who are going to fill the board, Sam is going to be earning $161 times 8. It gives $1,288 dollars. And then let's say you are like June. June has been able to help one of the team members to become a manager. So for everybody who joins the team, June begins to earn $322 times 8 gives $2,567. And if you should stay there for 10 times, it gives you $25,760. Now let's see what happens if you are like Leo, who brought in 2 people. Now with 2 people per person joining the business, you earn $483 times 8. It gives $3,864. So for the 10 times you stay on the board, that is if you decide to stay on the board for 10 times, you earn $38,640. This is super amazing, super amazing. And then if you are the leader on the board, that is the elite on the board. When people are earning 161, 322, 483, you earn a whooping amount of $16,100. And that's my position, as he rightly explained to you. The moment you become the elite manager, you instantly earn $16,100 US. You can convert to your currency wherever you are, in Ghana, Nigeria, or you are in South Africa, UK, wherever you are coming from. Just check out that amount. I mean, how much did you join the business with? $805, and you are making this amount of money. Now, from the 8th position to the 14th position, you earn $3,220 per person joining times 7, making a total of $22,540. And then the icing on the cake comes up when the last person on the board joins. That is the tax 15, the last person. When the last person joins, you earn an amount of $9,660. And so in total, you are earning an amount of $64,400. $64,000, and this is real time. Immeri is a very unique company. And so the success path through the board is from $32 to $640 to $6,440, and then to $64,400. And so we also have leadership bonuses. Now, whenever you rank advance, this is what makes Immeri so amazing. If you are a manager and you are able to bring up a manager, you earn a leadership bonus. A leadership bonus. You earn a leadership bonus of $161 as an executive. Then, when you become a manager and you are also able to produce managers, aside all the monies you are earning on the board, you're going to be earning an amount of $1,610. $1,610. And how many managers are you ready to produce? I mean, this is a business where you determine how much you want to earn. You want to determine your worth. You want to determine how much you want to earn in a period of time. And so let's say you are an executive and you're able to produce 10 executives. It means 161 times 10. If you are a manager, you're able to produce 10 managers. It means it's 1,610 times 10. And then when you become a director, you're able to produce 10 directors. 16,100 times 10, that is 161,000. This is super, super, super amazing. And so with Immeri, it's not like other companies. As I told you, network marketing has evolved. In other companies, when people get to the same rank with you, if the people you brought into the business get to the same rank with you, they say there's a breakaway, there's a cutoff, there's this, there's that. In Immeri, it's different. You are rather rewarded. You are rather rewarded for helping your team members to rank up to where you are. And this is very, very unique. This is very, very amazing. And this brings unity, you know. And so that is why we say we create happy people, happy people. So you are not scared to help the person who brought you to rank advance. We also have another stream of income, which is called the repeat sales. Now, right after getting your product selling, as you grow your organization, whenever you buy products, at the end of every month, the company pays you 5% of whatever you buy. And the company pays you 10 generations deep. Right from you to the 10th generation deep, the company pays you 5% of whatever anybody in your team buys. And this is super, super amazing. Imagine having a number of people, you know, maybe 1,000 people, 2,000 people over a period of time who are all using Virgin, Adwell, Vitide, Femtima, Alihat, you know, or Fair, buying products on, you know, I mean, we are creating a community of users. Remember, I told you, you can't promote what you don't believe in. You need to be a user of the products. You understand? And so as you use the product, your team members must also use the products. We are not only selling, but we want people to see that, yes, the product is selling on us. You see how excited I am? The product is selling on me. Everybody tells me your face is looking very smooth. Yes, my ovaries are well nourished. I use the products. Yeah, and so you are paid 10 generations deep. So encourage your team members. After purchasing for the first time, they need to purchase products and use aside selling. And so this is even bigger than what we saw on the board. We also have the director development bonus, same rank bonus. I already spoke about that. When you become a director, there are lots of benefits you have. Aside getting $64,400, you are also given a car. You are given an amount of 16,100 Ghana cedis and $100 to buy any car. Okay, yeah, as an elite manager, some money is set aside so that whenever there's a tour, you know, we just went through COVID. And COVID is going away by the special grace of God. And so as elites, we are going to be flying around the world. Wherever the company wants to open up an office, wherever the company wants to have an event, and you are free to come along. All expenses, you know, catered for, paid for. You don't need to pay for all those things. The company is going to pay for your tickets, for your food, for your accommodation, and you're going to be taken to exotic places. By the time you come back, you'll be refreshed, and then you can, you know, take your business to another level. And so please, if you're on this call today, determined to become an elite, minimum as soon as possible. And so right from elite, you are a leader, and you're entitled to go for trips. So it's super, super, super amazing. Yeah. So those are the travel rewards. I already spoke about the 7,000. Yeah, you can see the pictures here. These are some of our partners in Ghana, in Nigeria, and then in Egypt. Yeah, who have been in some of our immediate recent past trips. And there are going to be more. So I'd like to meet you in one of the trips if you're on this page, if you're on this call this very evening. And then the moment you become a director, you're given $16,100 to get any car of your choice. Now, this is compulsory because in Immeri, we need to show the people around us that we are for real. You need to buy the car. So you can't take the money, you need to buy the car. But when you become a 3-star, you can decide to take the cash. You know, but with the first car, you need to take it so that everybody will know that, yes, we deliver on our promises. Yeah. And so we have the first car and we have a second car. And then by the special grace of God, we have amazing people in Ghana and Nigeria who have taken the cars. And I don't know if you are next in line for the next car. We have Reverend Daniel Sepe, who was the first person to qualify for the car. In Ghana, West Africa, we have Mr. Prince Eric Kujo with a brand new Honda CRV. We have Dr. John Mokoro. Yeah, Dr. John Mokoro from Nigeria, the giant of Africa. Yeah. And then we also have Madam Patience Madlion, who also went in for a new Mercedes-Benz ML360 Formatic. I mean, the ladies there, are you watching? Can you see it? Would you like to be the next person on the runway? Then let's get to work. We have lots and lots of people. Next slide, please. We have lots and lots of people. I mean, more ladies in Nigeria are making it. The ladies in Ghana, let's arrive. South Africa, let's get on board. Let's take the cars. So we can also see Mrs. Gloria Kukan. She actually started with a small package. She started with a classic package. So if you don't have money for the agency package, don't say I wouldn't start. Start. Because if with a classic package, she has risen to become a director, if she has done it, then you can do it. So it's not a matter of procrastination. Start. And if you have to start now. We also have Mr. Foster Yao Edudate, also with a Mercedes-Benz GLC 300. Is it 300 or 360? And we also have the grandpapa of Immeri. That is Mr. Jonas Kweku Vigidor. Yeah, Immeri came to Africa through the influence of Mr. Jonas. He's been very, very instrumental. And you can see his car. He has a Toyota Highlander Limited edition. And then we also have Mrs. Ekuachi Washepe with a Lexus GX 460 luxury SUV. Wow. This is super amazing. And other people, Mr. Honda, Jackson, Madam Joy, that is J Mama with a Lexus. Wow. And then we have Mrs. Nwoko with Toyota Venza. Then we have Hyundai Santa Fe by Mr. Fred Yao Mensa. And so this is just to make you see that we are for real. These are not photoshops. When you go to Nigeria, when you come to Ghana, you would see the cars always displayed at the office, and you can get this car. You can get it. All you need to do is to make up your mind. This thing I'm gonna. It's not just about the car. It's about financial freedom. You know, it's about time we build businesses, that are going to last, that we can earn residually from. That doesn't really require our time. We need to make money when we are not present. You don't always have to make money only when you are present. You don't only have to make money when you are selling your time, but you need to invest into people and invest your money. And that is what can really take you far. So that brings me to the icing on the cake, which is a house reward. With a moment to become a diamond ambassador, you get a house worth $300,000, which you can get if you don't want to take the one in your home country. Your home country goes for $150,000. But some of us wants to go for houses in Malaysia. And so I don't know if you like to be my neighbor in Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur, very close to the airport. Yeah, Dr. Vitus. I'm super excited, so I'm coughing. And so please, let's get to work. Immeri is for real. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme, but when you work it, it's gonna work out for you. When you work it, it's gonna work out for you. Trust me, in 5 years, in 3 years, what you can make in Immeri, somebody who has worked for 40 years, 25 to 40 years, wouldn't make it. And to become very rich or to become, wealthy, no job makes anybody wealthy.
That's right.
No job makes anybody wealthy. So it's about time, because Immeri has all the tools. You have all the tools you need. Now, our bonuses are real time. It means the moment a sign up comes, you are paid instantly. You see the money in your back office. It can be transferred instantly. Team bonus, you earn commissions from the team you are building. Now, we have no monthly targets, although we are not saying don't buy products. But you know, with some companies, if you don't buy products, you don't get paid. That's not the Immeri story. In Immeri, you are given the liberty, you know. But I mean, we all know what we want to get to. And so we wouldn't say no monthly targets. And so we relax. We want to get to the top at a very fast rate. No flashing of points, no binary system, no balancing of leg. You know, we are running on a board system, no compulsory monthly auto shifts, and then training and mentorship programs a lot. We have programs on Mondays, on Zoom. We have the BOP. We have the MOP on Thursdays. We have the live presentations. We have the Zoom that we are having here. I mean, you are not left on your own. We take you through a step-by-step approach. I mean, we walk you through. We have online back office training to show you how to navigate your back office. And then you earn direct and indirect bonuses. We have the car reward. I already spoke about that. We have the travel reward, the house. I mean, it's super, super amazing. Everything is made bare. There are no hidden challenges. And so if only you are ready to get into the boat and row, we are ready to help you. And so this brings me to the questions you see on your slide. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready to be your own boss, to rule your own life? You know, are you ready to control your destiny, achieve your dreams? Are you ready to live an amazing lifestyle? Please, let's answer these questions. Let's answer these questions. Are these the things we want in life? Then Immeri is the business for the season. Immeri is the business of the time. Now, how can you be a part of Immeri? We have the classic package and we have the agency package. Classic package goes for $161. You could order any product with one account, and then it means you have to be starting from the pre-associate board and then graduate. And it's still not a problem. But we normally encourage you, if you can afford, start from the agency package so that you can move faster, you know, and then you have a 30% lifetime discount. You have one account, you build your team, and then gradually you get to the top. Success is guaranteed for everybody who joins Immeri, as long as you are willing to do as we have explained, you know. And so I want to encourage everybody on this call. Since we have done it and we are doing it, you can do it. You can do it. And our products are all things that we need. They are not a want, they are a need. They are a need. And so we have disclaimers saying, you know, our products are so amazing. And so people go making claims. Our products will heal you today. Yes, they are saying what it has done for them. Absolutely. They have people who have been married for 8 years, 13 years with no children. They are giving birth. And so why wouldn't they tell you that Immeri will help you, products will help you get children? You know, they only share, so you can share your testimonies, you know, share it as it is. Just keep sharing your testimonies, you know, but don't make claims. Tell the people what the product has done for you, and then you sell your product. So our bonuses, they are subject to change, but you know, for a long time, it's still the same. So let's just forget about that, and then let's tell about the good things that the products are doing for us. I'm super, super excited about this opportunity because the testimony is numerous. So opportunities are never lost. They are never lost. Someone will take the one that I remember when we started in Ghana, there are some people who came for the first meeting, the second meeting, they didn't join. But after 2 years, when they saw the cars, they saw the trips, they saw how people are looking good, they saw the testimonies that people who are using the products are getting, they are coming themselves. They are coming in their numbers. And so if you don't join now, you join later. So join now. And let's roll with it. Let's give it our best. And then success is guaranteed. Stay happy and stay simple.
Thank you very much, Queen Esther. Actually, let me share the testimony I was sharing before we start wrapping up. Please, like I told you, it's a masterclass. If you have any questions, please start dropping them down or send them to me privately so that we'll be able to answer them. But I believe that Queen Esther has done amazingly well when it comes to breaking. We decided to take it. We just spent about an hour, on what we're doing because I knew the time we started. But that notwithstanding, we are so grateful for this breakdown. We decided to bring it in a question form so that we'll be able to get full answers to what we are looking for. Now, the testimony with Virgin is this. I have a client who got a box, 2 boxes of Virgin from me to sell to people, and they sold to somebody, and the person said, Virgin did not do anything on me. And when they told me, I said, it's impossible because this lady have not menstruated for years. This could be very frustrating. I'm talking about between 2 weeks ago and last week. She has not menstruated for years, and they told her about Virgin. She decided to buy a tube from the person, and immediately she finished using the tube. A day, nothing happened. Second day, nothing happened. She called them and says, hey, nothing happened. What is wrong? And the lady called me. I says, no, tell her that it is impossible for something not to happen. And she told her, and I said, the only thing she can do, because it's been years, let her buy another tube, to see what's going to happen. And she did not even buy the tube, only for the lady to call her yesterday and told her, indeed, what you said Virgin will do, Virgin did. The menstrual period came back, after years, just by 1 tube of Virgin. That is just unbelievable and amazing. And the lady said, don't worry, I will do a voice clip, to tell everybody what has happened to me. That is the kind of products that we are talking about. So whatever Queen Esther is saying, she knows exactly what she is saying. Our products are amazing. And in her closing, she said something. You cannot be a referee in a game you have not played. What it means is this. If you have not registered, you are only delaying the time when that will happen. Because whether you like it or not, if you don't join today, you are going to join tomorrow. But by then, maybe the person who is supposed to be your downline will be winning their car, and then you will now remember, oh, I wish I actually did it then. Get out of the wish and do it now. Queen Esther, thank you very much. I'm sure that everybody is here dropping messages for you, and let me quickly look at them, because I'm sure that we got super blessed by what you have shared with us today. And she said something, great presentation from Mr. Foster. I'm actually going to call on Mr. Foster to 2 questions. Number 1, can you, sir, advise the people who have been in Immeri, for some time, and they feel it's getting boring? It's not boring for me, but some people, once in a while, they get complacent. And I would want you to advise them, give them some words of courage. I knew when you guys came in, I knew you went through a whole lot of things, but today you can sit where you are and tell them it is possible. So that's why I'm glad you're here. You're one of the people who can actually tell the people that it is possible. And if they do 1, 2, or 3, definitely a time will come when they will be on that side telling everybody how possible it is. And for the prospects that are in this place, when should they join Immeri? So, Mr. Foster, if you're there, encourage those that have been there, that are feeling, am I wasting my time? And those that are getting ready to come in, what would you advise them in just a short time?
Yeah, hello. Thank you, Dr. Ken. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm actually driving, so I'm actually on the road, but let me just chip in something. So those who are here and they are new, I'm just encouraging everybody to plug into the system immediately, because it's a timeless business. If you want to roll with us, plug into the system immediately, and let's see how we can help you build. For us who are already in the business, this is a serious business. I also say this is a serious and intelligent business. Your account does not expire. In Immeri, your account does not expire like in other network businesses. you have to reactivate it. No, but all that you need to do is to consciously begin to go back to the beginning, how you started, why you started. You should have your why, because if you have a bigger vision, no matter what happens, you begin to go on as expected. So I'm just encouraging everybody who are on the board and they are saying the boards are not breaking. I'm telling you, people in Nigeria, Mad Lion and Co., they are breaking a whole board. How are they doing that? They do that, they sell the product, because our business, you can sell the product, get the money, take your profit, and come and reinvest your in your system. So if you're on the board and it's not breaking, you can begin to recreate the activities on the board by creating your own accounts. Immeri allows multiple accounts. Immeri allows multiple accounts. So all that you need to do is to focus on your retail business and also getting people to join you. If people are not joining you and you are able to sell the product, use it to reinvest in your system. And then when other people come on board, you bring them under those accounts so that you move ahead. So, Dr. Ken, that's what I would say. We just have to keep on doing what we started doing. Well, because when we started in Ghana, we didn't have products, but we knew the system can make us a lot of money in the long run, and it will give us the time freedom we need. So that is it. Let's recreate the actions on the boards, and let's see how our business will grow. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Foster. Thank you very much. Thank you, Queen Esther, for this amazing time out on the Immeri master plan. We are so glad to have you. We're going to be doing this. This is the Sunday edition. We're going to be doing this from time to time. What we just want to do is to let people understand that the formula is working. Like they tell us, if it's working, don't break it. This formula is working. Like I told you just about 2 days ago, in the nation of Nigeria, a Thanksgiving service was done for all the 7 people that got their brand new SUVs in Nigeria. I missed it. I wish I was there. It was electric, because I saw the video. It was quite electric. And that is where we are looking for. I'm looking forward to, the Southern African edition, where many of our people, you guys are talking about 5, 6. We are talking about a situation where we have to gather about 3, 4, 5 countries together in one place and do a mega show, because Immeri is doing amazing things. So wherever you are in the world that you joined us today, thank you very much. Those of you that are joining us via YouTube, thank you very much for joining us as well. Go back to the person that invited you to the meeting and let them know it's time to plug in. And for those of you that are here, thank you very much for joining us in this very meeting. I think my upline dropped off along the line. Let us thank you very much for coming through. It's so good to have those of you who came in, those that had technical challenges. It's also nice because those things happen. Like I told